এক কাপ চায় আমি তোমাকে চাই I want you over a cup of tea. This line was once the simplest and sweetest way for Bengalis to express love. Everywhere, street corner shops, train compartments, office breaks, nothing felt complete without tea. But surprisingly, in this land of tea, a wave of coffee culture has now spread across the cities among the new generation. Especially in Dhaka, with its startup culture, late-night hangouts and Instagram-focused lifestyle, coffee is no longer just a drink. It has become a statement of identity, a mood and a unique experience. Today's youth say coffee dates are better, and at the end of the day, they casually say let's go for coffee. But why has coffee culture become so popular in tea-loving Bangladesh? The thing is, the rise of coffee culture in Bangladesh feels like a silent revolution. Where coffee once meant only instant powder, today it signifies novelty, experience, lifestyle, and a touch of modernity. The beginning of a relationship, a new twist in friendship, or planning an idea, everything seems to start at the table of a coffee shop. From office breaks to startup meetings and casual hangouts, coffees have become the first choice for today's youth. The feelings that were once excited by a cup of tea are now being captured in a mug of coffee, where style, experience, and the freedom to spend time on one's own terms come together in a unique, personal way. Another major reason for coffee's popularity in Bangladesh is globalization. Young people returning from studying abroad bring with them the flavors of lattes, cappuccinos, and mochas, sparking a fresh curiosity for coffee across the country. At the same time, social media and trend culture play a big role. Instagram-worthy cups, coffee art, and ambient lighting all attract the younger generation, which is why cafes are increasingly designed to be modern-friendly hangout spaces. Another factor is the changing nature of work. Freelancing, remote work, and digital startup make cafes ideal spaces to work. With internet access, minimal noise, comfortable chairs, and light music, cafes have now become a hub of productivity. Meanwhile, the number of coffee shops in the country is growing rapidly. In Dhaka's Gulshan, Bonani, Dhanmondi, Mirpur, and Uttara, you can hardly walk a few steps without stopping one cafe after another. Not just big brands, even small boutique cafes are emerging with their own unique style. Northern coffee roasters, Crimson Cup, Coffee World, and Arabica, these names are now favorite among young people. To maintain their popularity, many cafes are importing their own coffee beans. Some are even creating special blends using beans from the experimental coffee plantation that have begun in the Chittagong and Sylhet region. Additionally, the variety of coffee available in the Bangladeshi market has increased immensely. As a result, coffee machines, grinders, and other blending equipment are now making their way into young people's homes. Finally, it can be said that tea may be part of our culture, emotion, and memories, but slowly, coffee is becoming a symbol of modern living, showing that the new generation values not just taste, but the experience itself. They fill a cup of tea with stories and a coffee mug with new ideas, and that is the most beautiful truth about today's coffee culture in Bangladesh. Nafisa Tasnim Ridika, Daily Sun.